welcome to Beauty from Within. So today I'm going to be talking about the autumn season and telling you guys the color palette that corresponds to the autumn season. If you don't know what season you are, I'll put the link down below for the video where you can find out. I kind of talk really deep in detail and kind of list out all the characteristics that will determine whether you're each individual season. So make sure you check that out. It's a great video and it gives great examples of celebrities as well in that video. So there's three autumns. There's warm autumn, deep autumn, and soft autumn. So warm autumn is for people that are autumn, but they're kind of leaning a little bit towards spring. So they're still really warm. Spring is really warm, but they're kind of leaning a little bit towards the lighter side. If you're a deep autumn, then you're probably leaning a little bit towards the deep winter. So your skin is kind of leaning a little bit towards cool, but you're still warm enough to be in autumn. If you're a soft autumn, then again, you're leaning a little bit towards cool, but you're a lighter cool. So you're leaning a little bit towards summer. So I'm going to start with soft autumn. A good example of a soft autumn is Drew Barrymore. She's a soft autumn. So she is definitely leaning a little bit towards the cooler side, but she's very light. So she's leaning a little bit towards summer, but she's not a summer, she's an autumn. So that means your eyes are a light brown, they're soft hazel, they can be a mixed blue, and they can be like a gray green or a mixed green as well. The hair is golden blonde, medium brown, strawberry blonde, or a mousy look. So if your characteristic was soft muted, and your undertone was warm, then you're a soft autumn. Your season changes depending on what your hair and your eye color is. So just keep that in mind, guys. I know that if my hair is blonde, then my season will change. So just keep that in mind. It has nothing to do with what you naturally get unless your hair right now is the natural color, if that makes sense. Okay, anyways, enough of that. So if you're a soft autumn, this is the color palette that's going to fit you. As you can tell, there's just a good variety. There's a yellow in there, there's some light blues, there's some peachy pinks, there's some purpley blues in there, there's some browns, and greens. So this is the color palette that's going to fit you. So next is warm autumn. If you are warm autumn, a great example of this is Kate Beckinsale. She's really gorgeous, and she definitely has some warm tones in her skin. So if your characteristic is warm and you're warm, you're most likely a warm autumn. So you definitely have some warmth in your hair and in your eyes and in your skin. So if your eyes are medium brown or lighter, or it's olive green or dark hazel, and if your hair is medium golden brown, medium chestnut, rich and warm red or auburn or deep golden brown, and if your skin is bronzy, goldeny beige, you are a redhead, just kind of take a note the intensity of your red hair. Okay, so if it's kind of like a softer red, then you might be lighter season, and if you have kind of like a dominant red, really warm color, then you most likely are a warm autumn. So the last autumn that you can be is a deep autumn. So Kristen is a great example of this type of autumn. I'm a deep autumn. I'm another example for you guys. So deep autumns tend to kind of lean towards deep winter. So basically they're deep and they're warm, but they may have a tiny bit of cool in there, or of tones in there. So you're a deep autumn. So if your eyes are dark brown, black brown, dark hazel, they can be dark green, or sometimes even like a deep dark shade of blue. And if your hair is black brown, dark brown, deep chestnut, or medium brown, and your skin tends to be, again, since it's a deep autumn, you're deeper. So that means that your characteristics was deep and you have a warm undertone. So that means that you're a deep autumn. So if you're deep autumn, this is the color palette that pertains to you. Now, the difference between this color palette is that it has a little bit more of yellow tones. It's a little bit more yellow based than the other color palettes, because you're deep warm, but you're not muted, if that makes sense. So that's it, guys. Those are all the three different types of autumns that you can be. Hopefully this was helpful for you guys. Make sure you check the description box down below for the video on how to find out what your season is, and as well as where you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Instagram, and my other YouTube channel where I do a lot of beauty videos. So I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!